You can start to talk if you're ready.
We as former labor leaders in Livingstone would like to advocate for a better and improved livelihood for Zambians, especially Livingstonians who have been hardly hit by the corona pandemic that started in March, arising from the many challenges that COVID-19 has brought, such as the collapse of the tourism sector as a result of zero arrivals of foreign tourists, which has culminated in the reduction of hospitality and tourism activities in Zambia or in Livingstone. Restrictions in the cross-border trade that has resulted in the reduced level of business, affecting the money-changing business in our city, which we all know. This business has created a lot of employment to our people. And remember, when employment is created for a group of people, it has a spillover effect in the town. You know, and also the stoppage in the movement of the Mulobezi train, which was transporting passengers, goods and services such as timber, livestock, food items, which is meat products by our women and so many other people that were engaged in this trade. This was a serious source actually of income for many Livingstonian families and households. But from the time this train stopped running, a lot of people have stopped doing business, meaning their earnings have shrinked, or in many other aspects actually, their income has stopped. There's no income. Their incomes have been eroded, in short. And due to COVID-19 restrictions, the taxi business, we all know Livingstone thrive on a taxi business in terms of airport and hotel transfers. This business has drastically reduced due to zero arrivals of foreign tourists, therefore impacting negatively on households and family incomes of Livingstone. After having outlined all these challenges that Livingstone has faced in terms of the economy and in terms of the commerce of the town, which has been disturbed, even just as I can itemize the cross-border traders, we have people selling blankets, we have people selling beer, we have people selling food items. Bars have been closed. These people used to import beer from outside to come and sell here, but because of bars that are closed, and bars were had a lot of employees, and these are not earning anything at this moment, meaning the taxi business also has been affected. So we really bemoan the economy and the commerce of our town, Livingstone. If not checked, if not something being done to this town can go into a ghost status, because this is just too much for the employees and the households. So over and above the current situation, which is threatening all these households, economy and social security of Livingstone, we would like to appeal. This is where we stand as former labor leaders. We would like to appeal to the government. We would like to make a very serious demand on the government of the Republic of Zambia, which is run by an able Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, through the through the DMMU, which is the Disaster Management Unit, and the Ministry of Community Development, to please send relief to Livingstone. This relief can come in terms of money, this relief can come in terms of food, this relief can come in terms of things that the government would see it fit to bring to Livingstone, so that we can as well survive this pandemic that has hit the whole world. Also, we are trying to urge the government to disperse the emergency social cash transfer. This social cash transfer is being dispersed in other towns, We have seen it being dispersed in Central Province. We have seen it being dispersed in Copperbelt Province. But in Livingstone, we are yet to see anybody who has benefited from this emergency social cash transfer. So I would like the government to disperse this emergency social cash transfer as soon as possible. This is an emergency as far as we are concerned in Livingstone. Also, furthermore, to add to this, we would like the government to tailor-make a special product, a special relief fund that will just look into Livingstone as a tourist capital, it being hardly hit from all other towns in the country. Our tourism, our business is based on foreign tourists. But as it is now, aeroplanes are not traveling. There is a total ban. There is a total stoppage. There is no plane that is moving, that is landing at our airport in Livingstone, meaning zero arrivals, zero business. So where are we going to survive as a town? Having pointed all this, the relief, the emergency social cash transfer, and the tailor-made package that will mitigate the economic and social challenges of COVID-19 in the city of Livingstone, we would like to advise the government to make this an emergency, a priority to this city of Livingstone before lives are lost in our city. This is the appeal that we are making as former labor leaders. We have heard so many people speaking for their own people, but we see as the employment in the hospitality industry is being lost every day. The biggest employer in Livingstone, which is Avani, it is retrenching. It is putting people in redundancy. Even the auxiliary tour operators, they are also doing the same. Meaning by the end of the year, Livingstone will really be at its knees if government does not come in quickly to intervene in this pandemic, which is COVID-19.